So welcome back to the Magic Realm series, Amazon to Woods Girl, and we're on to episode 5, The Druid. And this is going to be kind of an odd character to play. I'm actually going to run it through twice, is my thought. So the Druid has the ability to have peace with nature, which means they don't draw monsters to sound and warning chits. And we're actually playing with the optional advantages, so lull in addition means that they don't even draw monsters from sight chits. So if we don't hire a native, we won't see a single monster all game. So I think one way you could play the Druid, and that's how I'm going to play them at first, is just by sneaking around, trying to steal as much treasure as possible, and sell it and see if we can meet our victory requirements. So we're going to give that a try first, and then I think I will go back and try the Druid with a different strategy and see if that works better. So we have a couple optional advantages here. I talked about lull already. We also have Earth absorbs, which means curses have no effect on us, which will come into play when we're trying to learn spells. There's no inventory to fetch. We start at the inn. We do need to pick a couple spells here. I think we'll pick Stone's Fly just in case we get really lucky and find the magic wand and the luck item as well. And what else? I think let's take Talk to Wise Bird as well. I think that's fine. And let's make a couple, turn a couple of chits into gray magic. Okay, so for this playthrough, we're going to be trying to get great treasures, usable spells, and gold. And great treasures and usable spells are both very difficult things to get for various reasons. So I think we're actually going to put 3 in gold, 1 in great treasures, and 1 in usable spells. We'll see how that goes. All right, so ready to set up the board here. I'll just set it up randomly. Let's see where we start. So we start over here in Evil Valley. This looks pretty decent. Got the mountains and ledges we can check out right away. From there, we got to go through some caves. Which we'll get to Cliff and Ruins, or go around here to Deep Woods. So got some decent locations where we might be able to find treasures. So we do have this ability to, with concealment, roll 1 die instead of 2 for all hide die rolls, which we will not be using this game. There's nothing to hide from. So instead, we're just going to take off from the inn and go straight into the mountains here and head towards ledges. So we're going to move into the mountains and then climb up to Mountains 5 here, and that takes 2 phases to climb up into that mountain clearing. So that's day 1, climbing up into the mountains. Nothing shows up. And all we have here is Smoke, and Patter, which would be spiders and flying dragons, but they're not going to show up because of our special abilities. So let's go into ledges next. I think we just move to 4 here and maybe search a few times, see if we can find this path, just in case there's a treasure location in 6 or 3. So that's day 2. We're moving to ledges, searching 3 times, looking for this path 4 to 6. Patter to Denkham, so no treasure locations. We did find the path though. So nothing else here to really do. And so no treasure locations in the first 2 hexes we looked in. We could go into High Pass. I don't love to get into these caves. is you basically cut your days in half. So I think we're going back through Borderlands, and we're going to check out Cliff and Ruins next. So we move back up into the mountains. That's 2 phases to go there, and then Mountain 2, and then Mountain 4. So that's it for day 3, and on to day 4. So now we do have to go into the caves. So we're going to go Borderlands 4 and then Borderlands 6. And that's our day. In the caves, you only get 2 basic phases and not 4. Send that and move into Borderlands. And we get Bone Sea and Roar. Be things like trolls and maybe dragons. But nothing's going to show up. We still have 2 phases leaving the caves here, but we can get into Cliff. So we'll move to Borderland 1 and into Cliff 5. That will be day 5. And we did find a treasure location. We found Pool. Pool's pretty decent. It has a bunch of treasures. Actually 9 treasures, 3 are large and 6 are small, which is really nice. The disadvantage with it is that every time you loot a treasure from it, you actually need to fatigue an asterisk. But that shouldn't be a problem, because we can go ahead and just fatigue all these chits. We don't need them for much. So to get there, we could search for this secret passage, but maybe we just go through... I'm just wondering if maybe go through Ruins first, because we're gonna want to check out Ruins anyway. I need to find this path, or we need to go through this cave. What if we enchanted it? Oh, that would help. So we could go here, then we could enchant Ruins, and we could move up to Pool without having to find any paths or passages. I think that's the best thing to do. And we can even continue through Cliff this way and into Deep Woods. So I think that all works out pretty well. So for day 6, we're gonna move straight through Cliff, through Pine Woods here, and end up in Ruins 1. And we're right on the altar, which is actually great. So we have some spell requirements, and the altar has a spell we can learn. So there's a type 2 spell we can learn. And there's 4 large treasures as well. So we'll spend some time here, see if we can't find the altar. Take a look at my spells here. Stone's Fly is gray magic, which we will have once we enchant Ruins. Doesn't really help. So I think we're just going to do 4 searches. If we're lucky, we'll also find this path. Then we don't need to worry about enchanting Ruins. So 4 searches. And we're just going to look for altar here. Nothing. And again, the monster die is a 1 here. There's Smoke Sea, so we would have gotten a dragon, but we don't actually draw any monsters as being the Druid, so nothing will show up. All right, day 8, same as day 7. 4 searches. Again, looking for treasure locations, nothing. Nothing. Getting a little bit unlucky here. Just looking at the tables. We're rolling the locate table. We're looking for a 4. Or we're looking for a 1 on 2 dice. Taking the higher die. All right, day 9. Third day searching for the altar. Definitely worthwhile though to get that spell and at least 1 or 2 of those treasures. Nothing. This is classic Magic Realm right here. Unable to find the treasure location. So we're just going through the days here, all the way up to day 10 already. But I think we stick with it. I don't think there's much we can do. And there's a mission chit here. There's food ale. We could potentially take that to the inn for some gold. Probably not worthwhile though. All right, searching, and more searching. I'm just rolling a bunch of 5s and 6s. 5, 5, 6, 5. No 4s. Now on to day 11. It's our 5th day searching for the altar. Passages doesn't help us. There we go. Finally. Found the altar. And now we get to loot it. And we get to read that spell off of it, hopefully. So on to day 12, and we're doing more searching. This time we're looting and trying to read the runes off the altar. So you need 4 or less to get a treasure. All right, we did find a treasure, but unfortunately, it's one that we can't carry. But fortunately, it does have a type 2 spell on it. So we're gonna pick that up and we'll try and read the spell off of it. Actually, first we'll try to read the runes on the altar. We get a curse, but we're immune to curses, so the Druid is hit with ill health, but it has no effect. So now we're going to spend some time trying to read runes. And let me activate the Eye of the Idol, just so we can read that as well. So day 13, it's going to be 4 searches as well. But this time I think we're going to be trying to get those 2 spells that we have as a requirement. So we'll try and read the runes on the altar. Another curse. Ill health has no effect. And we awaken the 3, that's fine. The type 3 spell won't help us for our requirements, so basically we awaken that, we put it on the bottom of the stack, and now we get a chance to read and awaken the type 2 spell for lucky. Nope, unlucky. So we awaken spell, but we're not able to read it. So it goes to the bottom of the stack, we have to go through the 3 and back to the 2 again. So for the last search here, we're gonna try and read runes on the Eye of the Idol. And no luck. So day 14, same as the other days. We could use a spell action to flip ruins here. Probably not a terrible idea. It saves us. It saves us a magic chit. We don't have to spend our gray magic. And then we don't need to search for this path. All right, let's do it, because I think we're gonna have to get out of here at some point. So we're gonna do 2 spell actions, one to prepare, and the second one to flip the runes tile, and then we'll do 2 searches, trying to read the spell off of this idol. All right, spell prep, spell. So we get to enchant the tile. We don't have to use any gray magic because there's gray magic all over the board. So we're just going to choose this option where we're going to use our magic 2 chit to flip the tile. And 2 searches, so reading the runes on the Eye of the Idol. Another curse. Disgust has no effect. And nothing. Alright, we're halfway through the game here, and really haven't accomplished much of anything. It's the way of the game sometimes. But hopefully the luck will even out, and we'll get some stuff pretty quickly here. Find the pool quickly. We'll see how it goes. So we still need to search. We still need to try and find these spells. Unfortunately, we awaken, but we don't learn. That doesn't help us. Awaken, we already awakened it. And nothing. This is why maybe you just don't even take spells. It's just so challenging to actually learn them. But we'll continue trying. Another curse. Ill health. Doesn't affect us. Alright, there we go. Learn and awaken fog. So there's the first of the 2 spells we need. So now we just need to learn 1 more to fulfill that requirement. 1 more search here. So I guess we're going to read runes on the altar. Try to get that other one done. Another curse. Hit with ashes but has no effect. And on to day 17. Alright. More of the same. Read runes on the altar. Learn and awaken 3. That's not the one we want to learn. But at least we got to the bottom of the stack, and now we're trying for the type 2 spell. Nothing. Yay, there we go. Learn and awaken. We actually rolled Snake Eyes to do that. So now we've learned 2 type 2 spells and fulfilled that requirement. So we have a score of 0 in that row. Means that's been fulfilled. I think we have 1 more search left here. We'll go ahead and loot the altar here. See if we can get a 3 or less. No luck. So I think we can move on to the pool here. We can abandon the idol, which we can't carry because we already awakened the spell. So we're going to try and move through the pool, try and find a great treasure and some treasures to sell, and then we'll go on to the order to finish the game. So we have to abandon this, so we're just going to go ahead and leave it in the clearing. And day 18, move a couple moves. I guess we can do a search before we go. See if we can get that 3rd treasure there. So 1 search, 1 move, and 2 more moves to get up into the mountains here. First search, looting the altar. Be fine. Did I? No, okay, this is a different medium, large treasure. The Eye of the Moon. So unfortunately we have to abandon this as well. Because we can't carry it. We did roll a 2 and a 3. So 2 medium treasures just left there because we can't carry them. Then moving up into the cliff. And day 19, move to the pool. And 2 searches to try and find the pool. Nothing. Hey, we got a choice, so double 1s. Discover chits. Found the pool. Alright, got a little bit of luck here. Got a little luck back. On to day 20. And we need to calculate how long does it take us to get to the order. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is 1 day. 2 days. On the 3rd day, we can sell to the order. So we need to leave by day 25 at the latest. But right now we're going to search 4 times. And we're looting the pool. And we're fatiguing chits to do this. Our fights we don't need. Power gauntlets. Toadstool circle. Okay. Toadstool circle. On double 1 to get the Devil's Sword, which is a heavy weapon, so we can't carry it anyway. 2 in the higher die, we get a treasure card. 3, teleport to any cave clearing, which might be interesting. Die roll of 4, rest of the day. Anytime you use the pure table, you can search any clearing, including caves. 5 is power of the pit. That's not great. That could be bad. And 6 is a curse. I think we leave the Toadstool Circle alone. So next search, we're going to loot the pool again. We fatigue again. We'll fatigue the fight L2 and make change with the fight L3. Scroll of Alchemy. So that's type 6 spells. Unfortunately, not anything we can learn. But at least we can carry it. And last search here, the pool again. Fatiguing this fight L3 again. And it's the Dragon Essence. Should be fine. It's a great treasure. So that will fulfill our great treasure requirement. Unfortunately, it gives us -10 fame, but it does give us 20 notoriety. So we'll go ahead and take that. And in the pool, we're down to 5 treasures. We'll continue searching for them. Day 21, there's purple magic all over the board. It doesn't really help us, I don't think. So 4 searches. Looting the pool, we need a 5 or less. 6 doesn't help. Okay, we draw something. We'll fatigue this move L3. Magic spectacles. Let's go and check those out. Extra search. So that will be useful. Unfortunately, we can't. We've already written our day's move, so they don't help us today, but we can activate them. They'll help us tomorrow. We do have a move L4, so we can actually fatigue this move L2 and still be able to move. 2 more searches. We'll fatigue that move L2 double star and make change with the move L3. Reflecting Grease. And last search. Oh, we found something again, it looks like. So fatigue this move L3. We found the Bejeweled Dwarf Vest, which unfortunately we can't carry. I'll take it right now, just in case we find a way to carry it. That's the end of the day. So looking at what we picked up here, we can activate the magic spectacles. Actually, the Scroll of Alchemy is also a great treasure. It's worth a little bit more gold. They have the same -10 fame. Dragon Essence gives more notoriety, so I think Dragon Essence is probably the better thing to hang on to fulfill our great treasure requirement. It would be really great to be able to sell the Bejeweled Dwarf Vest here. It's worth 27 gold, and it would actually give us 10 fame if we're able to sell it to the soldiers who are right here. But there's really no way for us to drag the vest over there unless we find some boots or something. Do we sit here and try and grab one of the last 2 treasures? It would be fairly unlikely that we actually get it. There's some chance that there's something in Deep Woods to search as well. Just looking to see if there's anything I'm missing here. It's nothing that really helps here. I don't think we sit here and try and get one of the last 2 treasures. I think we move on into Deep Woods and hope there's some treasures here. We could also go up into Crag. So day 22 brings us here. Day 23 brings us to Maple Woods. 24 we go up into Crag. Yeah, we could do that. So we're gonna leave. So we're gonna get we're not gonna get quite as far because we have to go through Cliff 4. But move, and move to Deep Woods 3 on day 22. We do have extra search here, so let's use that before we go. So we'll search 1 time in the pool, and then we'll move to Deep Woods 3. So we have free, we get a free spell because of the Toadstool Circle. Gives you an extra spell phase. Don't need that. Okay, first we search. Trying to get 1 of 2 treasures off the pool. We do not. Now we have to abandon the Bejeweled Dwarf Fest so we can move. So we're just going to abandon that. And we're moving to Cliff 4 and then into Deep Woods. Oh, nice. This is perfect. So we found the Lost Castle. We found 2 of the best treasure locations in the game, Lair and Hoard. So this might actually make the difference. Maybe we can meet our requirements here if we get lucky. So we're gonna sit here and search for the Lair 100%. And then maybe go to the Hoard as well. Just looking to see if flipping this is gonna help us out. And no, it moves the Hoard over there. It does actually mean that we can get everywhere we want to go without finding these paths. That we can do it. Yeah, this is 1, 2, 3 to get there. 1, 2, 3 is still 1, 2, 3. And we get to the soldiers easier this way, so I think we don't need to enchant it. Alright, so 4 searches, day 23, trying to find, actually 5 because of our magic spectacles, to try and find the lair. Found it. There we go. So second search, we find it. And now we're looting the lair. Crypt of the Night. Yeah, I don't think we mess with that either. Let's take a look. So Snake Eyes, we get a Warhorse, which would be great because it would let us carry all this stuff that we can't carry. 2, we get a tremendous suit of armor we can't carry. 3, we get the Bane Sword we can't carry. 4, we get a treasure card, which might be good. 5, we get a point of gold, and 6, we roll for a curse. Actually, it's not terrible because the curses won't affect us. So maybe if we loot the lair down to like 3 treasures, maybe we try the Crypt of the Night instead. See if we can't get that treasure off of it. We'll continue looting the lair right now. Royal Scepter. Extra higher. Can give it to the guard for 20 fame. Guard are way over there, so we're not going to be doing that. But it is worth 8 gold. It's also another great treasure. Gives us minus 15 notoriety though. The Dragon Essence would offset that. So maybe we actually do hold on to that. Last search. 5 things left in the lair. On the map of the Lost City. Doesn't help us. If it was the map of the Lost Castle, that would help us. Alright, writing for day 24. And there are 4 treasures left in the lair. We can also loot the Crypt of the Night, so I think we do another day of searching here. 5 searches. And then maybe we go try and find the Hoard and then get back to the soldiers to sell everything. Looting the lair, trying to get that 4th treasure. We found a glimmering ring. It's got a type 3 spell on it. It's worth 10 notoriety. And 15 gold to sell. So now we have to decide. I think the Crypt of the Night might actually be better, because on a 4 we get a treasure, on a 5 we get a piece of gold. If we get really lucky, we roll Snake Eyes and get that Warhorse. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can't actually search it, because we need a tremendous item to open it. I forgot about that. We do not have any way to open it. The Power Gauntlets are only heavy. So we're going to have to continue searching the lair instead. Trying to get one of these 3 treasures off of it. Oh, we did. We got something. Ancient Telescope. Extra pure, mountain only. It's kind of neat, but I don't think we'll probably get a chance to use it. And it's 5 gold. Okay, ready for day 25. We're gonna go over to the Horde. Let's just check out the statue for a second. It's not a very good treasure location, but it does have spells. It does have a type 8 spell, which we could learn. And 3 treasures. I think the Horde is preferable here. So we're gonna move, and we'll get 2 searches with our extra search. Day 25, just looking here, 1, 2, 3, and trade. So it'll just take us a day to sell things to the soldiers. We can actually give them buy them drinks so they won't fight us. Let me double check that we're not enemies with them. No, we're neutral. All right, so day 25 is ready. Moving over to the Horde and searching twice for treasure locations. Oh, we found it on the first try. So that luck evening out big time. 9 treasures in the Horde. Map of Ruins. So again, not too helpful. Could actually help us find the altar, and if we hadn't already searched that. All right, day 26. Looting the Horde 5 times. Another thing we can't carry. It has type 5 spells, which are not useful. We will pick it up though. Again, just in case we find some boots or something that lets us carry them. All right, there's 7 things left. Gripping Dust. Shielded Lantern. Useful in caves. Penetrating Grease, and ooh, okay, we found one of the treasure locations here. The Remains of the Thief, Living Sword, and the Magic Wand. Wow. Okay. And then we get cursed, but it doesn't affect us. And we actually those go straight into our inventory, which is amazing. If we got again, Magic Wand is 1/2 of the combo. If you can get the Magic Wand and the Lucky Charm together, then your Stone's Fly spell becomes deadly. You can just go around killing everything. Super easy with it. So if we get that other thing, then maybe we quickly go and start wiping out the native groups here. As it is now, I mean, the Living Sword is actually pretty cool if we were going to fight anybody, but we can always sell it. So you're doing pretty well here, actually. All right, day 27. This will be our last day of searching the Horde. If we want to be perfectly safe, we could actually just leave the Horde on the last phase, and that would allow us to move, trade, and then move, and then we don't have to risk being there with the soldiers. find the lucky charm, we could kill the soldiers too. Well, we'd have to get really lucky for that. So how much is left in the horde here? Just 3. Yeah, to leave our options open, I think we search 4 times and then move out. That'll give us a little bit more flexibility here. Alright, this still gives us 4 searches to get a 3 or less. 6, 5, 4, 4. So no luck. Alright, we have to... We're carrying something too heavy here. The Blasted Jewel. We'll abandon that. And we move out. So we're on to the last day of the game here. Day 28. And we could do some calculations here in terms of what we're keeping, what we're leaving. The big problem here is the -10 fame is actually giving us... it's giving us -8 here. So if we could offset the negatives somehow. Trying to look here. Or if there were a great treasure that didn't give as much a negative. This one gives us -15 notoriety. Anything that gives us notoriety. Glimmering Ring gives us notoriety. Power Gauntlets give us notoriety. And the Magic Spectacles give us notoriety. So we could sell the Dragon Essence, keep the Magic Wand. Magic Wand's unfortunately quite valuable, so that's going to help us with our gold. So we need... Basically we need 100 gold. We did get that. We did get some gold from the Remains of the Thief. So I think we just need 70 more. And we need 70. Alright, so 17, 20, 28, 31, 36, 39, 44, 52, 56. Oh, the Living Sword actually gives us notoriety, right? Let's take a look. Say here. Here it is. Living Sword gives us 3 fame and 9 notoriety. So worth 25 gold though. Which is probably the best way to use it. Sorry, so I lost track here. So 25 here. 29. 30, 37, 42, 45, 50, 53, 61, 64, 74. Yeah, so we can get 70 gold, not selling the Magic Wand or the Magic Spectacles. Yeah, it's going to be close, but I think we can meet our goals at least. So move, trade, move will be our last day here. Because we have a search. Can't do anything with it. Search for that path on the way out. Just for the achievement. Search, move. Oh, we want to... I think we want to deactivate this just in case we want to sell it. Can't deactivate this one. So we don't actually have that extra search. We're just going to move, trade, move. Move to safety. All right, last day. And did I figure this out or not? Basically, just don't want negative fame. We don't want negative notoriety. We're going to be even on that, and we need 70 more gold. And we need at least one great treasure to meet our goals here. So I think the Dragon Essence is still the best thing to keep. Because only minus 10 fame, and it gives us 20 notoriety, which should be an extra point, even though we didn't record any notoriety. So we just need to make back 10 fame, which we can do by hanging on to Power Gauntlets, and maybe we have to hang on to the Living Sword. Living Sword gives us only 3 fame. I thought there was something else that gave us fame here. Doesn't look like it. Okay, maybe the Royal Scepter, because it's just negative notoriety. That might be easier to make up. So if you hang on to the Royal Scepter instead, then we just need to make up negative 15 notoriety without getting negative fame. So again, the Living Sword gives us something like 9 notoriety, but it gives us 25 gold, so we can do without that. $10 here. If we hang on to that. This gives us 4. It'd be like this and this, basically. So we hang on to the Royal Scepter, Glimmering Ring, Magic Spectacles, Power Gauntlets, and 4, 6, 16. That offsets the negative 15. We get our 1 great treasure, we break even, and we should be getting plenty of gold here to cover our needs. So I think that's what we do. Selling the Dragon Essence and everything that's not activated. Alright, selling. Dragon Essence is going. Anything that's not activated. Let's see if I did this math right. $122 gold. It's actually not bad. We move to safety, and we're done. -2. So let's see where did I mess up here. Great treasures. I ended up with 0 great treasures. Oh, I sold everything. Okay, that was a mistake. What if I can actually go back. 'Cause I think I had that figured out. It didn't actually show me what was activated in the list. Yeah. All right, well, I think we messed that up, unfortunately. But I think we were at the point where we could have gotten 0 if I had held on to those few things. And we got 4 points in gold, so basically broke even there. Kind of a boring way to play the game when you're not fighting anything at all. So I'm actually going to take the opportunity to start another game, and we're going to try another strategy, which I think might be more lucrative if we're lucky. So let me end this one, and I'm going to start another Druid.